Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome to McLaren Fan TV. Welcome to the champions once again. McLaren back-to-back business as they are the constructors champion. Mahad from the Pit Stop Fracker, my co-host. How you feeling, champ?
Feeling like a champion. I know it's kind of already
Yeah.
it's like something that was already foregone conclusion considering the points and stuff. But listen, man, it's been I was thinking about it. I watched that video F1 made the last 10 years,
Yeah.
2015 to now.
I saw that.
Then you kind of hits you like bloody hell, man.
Mate, that's in the fields for me, bro. I saw that as well, and I was like, yo, we've come from the slums. We've come from the slums. Yeah. People think McLaren are winning every single race. It's 1-2, this, that, and the other. We didn't even win the race this weekend, but still secured the bag.
100%, man.
Incredible. It's incredible.
I'm excited. I'm happy, man. Obviously, I wish these regulations were staying, because then at least I would know that we're going to be elite next year as well and stuff like that. Next year's a bit of an unknown, but I'm just trying to let's get this dynasty kicked off, man. Let's start getting these in a row. You know what I mean? Let's start getting some drivers' championships as well, and start building some consistency here. You get me?
Yeah, let's get this the drivers one wrapped up as well, man. Because it was quite an interesting Singapore Grand Prix. Before I get into the comment section and see what you guys are saying, what was your headline from this weekend?
My headline is McLaren 2025 Constructors Champion.
I can't see us going far from there.
If we talk about all the things that happened that weekend in relation to McLaren's, the number one thing is us getting this done. And doing something, not just once, doing it twice back to back. This time, even better than last year. Complete jump.
It was sensational. Yeah. Like, we absolutely demolished the championship this year in terms of the constructors. Like you say, last year, it was the last lap that we got it through the line.
It was techie, that last race. I don't even know how it got to the last race.
Yeah, that was the irony of it. It's a little bit like the drivers' championship this year. Like, it should have been ours, and it's almost like, how is it getting to this? How is it getting to where we are now? You know, the drivers' championship is up next. That's what we want to finalize. But yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You guys in the chat as well. What is your headline? And I think champions 2025, champions back to back, 10-time champions in Formula One.
10 times. We're clear Williams now. Just after Ferrari.
Yeah. Ferrari's got 16, is it? I think it is.
Ferrari's got a couple of hours. We should have.
Yeah, they have got a couple of hours. Yeah, it's
so
true.
They should be a couple lower. We should have a couple more.
Should be 12-14, isn't it? Yeah. That's what we're saying. But yeah, credit to everybody credit to the factory, credit to all the people that are working, all the staff members that arrive on circuit, the ones that are working back home in Woking. Can't forget everybody that's involved, man. Even if you do deliver the post, like whoever you are. Like
everybody, canteen, barista,
the barista,
mechanics, marketing, all along. Yeah. Everybody, you're part of this.
Bro, factory. Speaking of the marketing, I was on the McLaren website literally the other day, and you scroll to the bottom of the page. The amount of sponsors that are at the bottom of this page is insanity. It's actually it's lawless. Considering this is a team, if you remember, like 2018, right? When you consider like 2018, we were a team that had no sponsor. I saw Carlos Sainz bare, you know what I mean, like just bare chest.
No, even then, them times, a couple of our sponsors was bloody Alonso.
Have a look at this, man. This is Alonso. Yeah. What was it? Kimono? Is that what it was?
Kimono. Nah, that's Alonso's companies. How they are sponsor? What the hell is going on,
bro? Look at this, guys. This is insanity. Like, I was looking at it, it blew me away. Like, tremendous work from the marketing side, the commercial end of it all, you know what I mean? So big up these guys, man. But yeah, we've come from far for sure. We've come from far. Let's see what the chat is saying before we get into the nitty gritty of it. Make sure you guys share the link as well, share the video.
Even if you can't watch the whole thing, pop in, say what you want to say. All the family, come on.
Everybody that's watching back, yes, absolutely. We'll see your comments in the comment section. Adam Heddle, what's up? Says back-to-back world champs. Excellent by the whole team. Lando solid P3. Aggressive start for sure. Nearly taken out both cars. Oscar that lap 1 affected him for sure, as he didn't quite have the pace on Sunday. We'll definitely get into the nitty gritty of that. Federico Trigo, what's going on? Break out the bubbly because we are champions. Exactly. Listen, if you're a champagne drinker, if you're a rose water drinker, whatever your beverage of choice is, get that popping right now. Absolutely. What's up, guys? Says Amon. Hello, McLaren fan. Says McLaren fan Serbia. Good to have you here, man. Good to, people like the Serbias and the Amons and people like that that we've seen from the beginning of this stream, from when the stream began. And seeing us now here, because we started, 22? We started in a time that was not good.
22.
That's not good. And these guys have been along that journey. And so, yeah, big up to you guys. Amon, 2 championships since Ferrari's last win is crazy. Hey, do you know what? There's your headline. That's your headline.
It's beautiful, man.
Excuse me, 2 championships since Ferrari's last win? I'm giving that to my Italian friend for sure. Tomorrow, he's getting it. He's getting it. He's been ducking me all day today. Amon says, saw that video too, a bit emotional, but made me hate Gasly even more. Yeah, I know what you mean. Pierre Gasly, Oh, that's so funny. Shout out to everybody that's watched that video. Human Fly says, evening all, congrats to the whole team. Well deserved. Adam says, papaya rules no more. We can get into that as well. We'll get into that indeed. TSJ Awesome saying, yeah, 12-14 indeed, boy. Do you know what I mean? I feel you on that one. Z says, hi, everyone. Just popping in and out. Massive congratulations to the team. I'm very proud. Good to have you, Z. Glad you could pop in. Make sure you do watch the stream after. Make sure you watch the whole vid afterwards. Shout out to Nonvoyo. Didn't even recognize with the new profile. Hi, guys. Unfortunately, I'm in a meeting, but listen later. Don't know. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining us. I fully support Jack Daniel's sponsorship. I'm enjoying a celebratory Jack and Coke right now. I hear that. I hear that one, Human Flies.
You know what? I don't even drink alcohol. I saw it in the supermarket. I was like, should I just buy this so I can get the glass? Hand the bottle to some homeless man. I was like, let me just take the glass.
Just take the glass. I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, definitely. What, like a McLaren type glass? Because if there
it's got Jack Daniels on it.
Oh, it's game over.
I saw it in Tesco's, man.
What is it there now?
I don't know, man. This is a couple months ago. I saw it.
I might have a butcher's. I might have a butcher's if I can find it, boy. That would be one of the props on the videos, boy, for sure. Mahad, crazy weekend overall. When you think, on one hand, we've been made champions, it's a day to celebrate. It's been a fantastic weekend. On the other hand, though, things were not quite so simple. We start things off with qualifying. Oscar Piastri P3, Lando Norris P5. Now, I want to ask you this. Did you know Oscar Piastri was P3 on screen? Because last time I checked and I finished qualifying and I had to watch it again, they don't show Oscar Piastri's 3rd place attempt. In fact, they show him with the checkered flag in like P5 or 6. And I thought, oh, he's out of it. How did he finish P3? Am I the only one that came across that? I think
because he was quite late on the track, no? And then he put himself into P3, but
so how have they put a checkered flag?
I think the focus was on George's lap, Lando's lap, and Max's lap, right?
Yeah.
And then I think with Lando's lap, he was basically P3 until the last 2 corners, and he hit the wall again. And he lost the 10th. That ended up in P5. So another mistake in qualifying for him.
There you go.
That he didn't need to do all of that in the race if he just qualified correctly. But they didn't even show Oscar's lap, to be fair, which is a bit of he's the championship leader. I think they should show his lap all the time.
Listen, like, okay, if you make the argument that I don't know, something else was going on at the time, fine. Don't put the checkered flag next to his name when he's on P5. Because I thought, somebody's got disqualified, someone's got track limits. That's what I genuinely thought. Because he didn't finish P3.
I think he took the flag. He took the flag like he was on a lap. They're stupid, yeah. If you've passed the line and then it becomes 0 while you're on your quali lap, your lap is still going on. If that makes sense, they'll put the checkered flag on.
They will still put the flag.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes they do. Sometimes it depends on the broadcaster. I don't even know.
Okay.
I've seen it 2 ways around where somebody's on a lap and they've got a checkered flag next to them, but they're on a lap. And then sometimes I haven't. So I don't know, man.
Okay.
Bit confusing.
Very confusing. Okay, very confusing.
Yeah, but qualifying just didn't have the pace.
Yeah.
Where's the pace?
What was that? Like, why don't we have the pace?
Why were we so rapid last year and then this year? I think the max we would have got if people did optimal laps is P3.
Yeah, I mean,
we just couldn't hook it up.
Piastri said, look, he thought there would be more, but in the end, the pace just wasn't there.
So is this a case of, what do you think of this?
Session.
Do you think this is a case of us not developing anymore and teams have caught us up now?
A little bit.
If we do Singapore in May, do we just dunk on everybody?
It's a good question, because obviously some of the circuits that we've not been historically good at, we did do well at the beginning, point of the season. But the thing I would argue as well is that I don't think Stella was surprised, if that makes sense. Because it's one thing, like, the drivers can be surprised because at the end of the day they're competitive. They think they've got something in the tank. When you've gone through the free practice sessions, Oscar felt comfortable. Oscar felt good. He said it was a good, clean session today. You know, I thought there'll be a bit more. And he wasn't given the language of Mercedes are quick or, you know, Red Bulls are fast. He was given the language of, I thought we had more. So, you know,
like
and Stella
trying to tap in and nothing's there.
Yeah, because even Stella was talking, like, you know, there's patterns from like Baku, Singapore, Canada. He was talking about those 3 circuits in particular. He said it's the same patterns. And ultimately just some other cars just handled the circuits better. So I don't know. It's true that we're not developing that car anymore. Yeah. Right? It's true we're not. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, I think. I think there is more in the tank, but I also think the boys were, you know, the guys in the garage were aware that this was going to be a bit of a slow burner. So,
yeah.
I mean, Lando Norris, as you say, mistake again in quali. Right, you know, in a time where he needs to really lock in. Do you know what I'm saying? In a time when he needs to lock in, because Oscar is going to collect that championship.
He's not waking up, man.
He's not really waking up, is he?
No.
Don't you think? I mean, even if he's not careful, Max Verstappen could overtake him. And that would be a disaster. If he falls asleep on the wheel.
Yeah,
is that too far?
If he has a disastrous weekend or something happens, he's in danger, man. He's like Ralph Wiggum on the bus. He's in danger, man.
Well, you know, like, because we've got a couple of circuits still, haven't we, where we're not all the way confident, right? We've got a few where I look at.
Stella's already said, yeah, Cota might not suit us. I'm like, what's gonna suit us then, bro?
Yeah, if Cota's not gonna do it, you know, what's Mexico really like for us? How's Qatar? We know Vegas. We're dreading Vegas, so we might end up like walking into Abu Dhabi saying, "Yo, like Verstappen could still win the title on the day. Like it might be mathematically possible." Do you know what I mean? And you think to yourself, "Whoa." If we ever get ourselves in a situation where we're heading into the last 2 races and Max is still within a chance, that wouldn't sit right with it. It wouldn't sit right with a lot of us. I'm pretty sure.
And he's I think he's still there, man. It's like, if we talk about what happened in the race, which I'm not particularly happy.
Anyway.
I'm not particularly happy. I'm not particularly happy what happened in the race. But if our 2 cars go out, Max finishes second. That's more points dropped, more points gained. So this is the issue when we've got our cars racing each other. Yeah, you're bringing the other guy in every time. Like come true. Like a result like Singapore, where we're 3rd and 4th. Max makes no gains really. It's not that deep.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, right?
Yeah.
Because his job is to catch Oscar. It's not just to catch Lando. He has to catch Oscar as well. It's not really that deep, and Lando's the one that's in striking distance, but.
Yeah,
both of them's got to lock in. To be fair,
they both
look at it. If we look at it now, from summer break to now, yeah, we've only won Zandvoort, bro. That's 1 in 4. This is the poorest run of races we've had.
That's a concern.
This whole season.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just looking at it now.
Let's celebrate. We've won the championship, and look, we put in that hard work. Everything that happened, the team's hard work and the driver's hard work before summer break got us this constructors title. That's why it's wrapped up now, right? But that being said, neither of them have. It was comfortable, but now, if you look at the stats now from summer break to now, Max Verstappen has scored more points than McLaren. That's not good.
He's got 50 points, hasn't he?
He's got more points than if we look over the last 4 races.
If you include
he's got more points than McLaren. I think. Man, that's not good. That's bad.
Not good. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, and if you're
one of them's got to lock in. I don't care who it is got to be. Like I've said consistently throughout the year, I don't have a horse in this race. You man, do what you want.
Do what you wish.
And I believe McLaren's probably going to be the same way. They don't really care. People will be talking favoritism each side every week. Oh, they're favoring Lando. Oh, they're favoring Oscar. Anything that goes against either driver, they're going to be saying, oh, the team's favoring them. They don't give a shit. They've got their money now. Constructors wrapped up. All they're going to say is the first. People talk about papaya rules. Papaya rules is just don't hit each other. And guess why they're saying don't hit each other? Because it's going to impact the cost cap. It's taking money out of teams' pocket.
Exactly that. It's taking money out of our pockets.
So, and you don't want to be breaching cost cap because everybody's going to be looking back crazy at the season like, oh, them guys breached cost cap. It's illegitimate championship. We don't want to see that scenario, right? So all they have to do is no contact, right?
Yeah.
Twice this season, Norris has breached it now.
Yeah. What did you think of this incident? With the hitting on Oscar Piastri.
I don't have a problem going for gaps and just make sure you can fit in that gap, no? The gap was wide. Just make sure you're not hitting other cars and bumping into that. Listen, him trying to avoid him hitting Max and hitting Oscar. Him hitting Max and then hitting Oscar because he hit Max has got nothing to do with Oscar. It's still a breach of the rules. People will come to me and say, oh, yeah, hard racing. This is what we want. People don't like F1 anymore. What's going on? Brother, the only rule is don't hit your teammate. That's it.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't know what's unclear about this.
Yeah, we're making way
and
more.
My problem is if he hits Max and then he hits Piastri and then both you men are out. Bozo. That's a bozo thing. I don't want to ever see that. It's nonsense. Same way with Canada. Canada was nonsense. Canada, he could have took both of them out.
Yeah, he could have easily taken them both out.
And I can understand the eagerness to be like, okay, this is what I got to do. And this is what, and to be fair, it probably has to be like this for the remainder of the season, that every single opportunity, he's got to do something.
He's got to just try and do something.
And in turn, Piastri's going to have to do something. Because this guy's driving like, the same way like, it's like what Max did in reverse last year. Max, it got to a point where Max was like, this guy's too close. I need to deal with him. Even if I hold penalties, do whatever. I need to get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't win the race.
That's how
Piastri is going to get to that point,
Yeah, he will, isn't it? Like just for himself. Do you believe in the noise concerning Piastri's behavior? Mannerisms, whatever the case may be,
on the radio,
all of that stuff. Yeah, the fact, like, how legit true do you think it was that he turned off his radio while Zach was mid talking? Was it true?
I don't know if that's true or not. I saw a clip of it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't even know if clips are real or not. If it is real, then obviously you can't be switching off the radio when the gaffer's speaking. You know what I'm saying? He's probably going to get reprimanded from that behind closed doors.
Pretty sure he will, mate. I'm pretty sure he will.
He was pissed off in it. These guys are racing drivers. They're always going to be pissed off. At the same day, at the same time, I recognize why Lando had to do that at the opening over the race. How much times did we say, look, you're driving too passive? And even within that same race, he drove passive against Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
But
funny that.
Like he has to do something. He has to make up places. He's fifth, his teammate is third. I need to do something about it. I understand that. And I'm not saying don't do that. Just don't even touch your teammate wheel to wheel. I don't want to see it.
We don't
already know that McLaren's made of paper mache. It's not robust. That car is not robust.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that,
any contact.
As soon as that end plate was hanging, I thought, well, hang on, here we go.
That's what I'm saying. And he risked getting a meatball. He risked maybe puncturing Piastri. So I understand because they've been drilled into them the whole year. Oh, papaya rules. The only rule is don't make contact. And Lando makes contact, even though it's not intentional because he's hit Max and gone into him.
Yeah,
what's that got to do with Oscar? Contact's contact, right?
Contact.
And Oscar doesn't have context. Oscar doesn't know that he's hit Max, then that's caused him to bump in. He's just felt a bump on my car. Like, what's going on here? So the whole time he's going to be in the race, he's thinking, what's going on? Why is nothing being done? I've been hit here and they're not doing anything about it. So he's going to feel aggrieved for the whole whatever amount of laps.
Do you feel for him?
Maybe he called out. Do I feel for him? It's the game. The game is the game at the end of the day. But if it was another team, I'll just tell him get on with it. Yeah. The fact that the papaya rules exist and the papaya rule is don't touch your teammate.
Yeah.
It's in conflict with that, right?
Yeah, it is.
If he comes out of the car and then realizes, oh, he hit another car that came into me, it's not really his fault. So therefore, it's not a breach of papaya rules. Then maybe he have a different view on it. At the time within the race, he doesn't have any context. That's why they told him to get on.
He doesn't have the context. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you okay with the way Lando was in turn 3, lap 1?
Is Lando gonna get cooked like how he got cooked after Canada behind closed doors? Saying don't do that.
Is he gonna get cooked? What, by our team? You mean?
Yeah.
By our guys.
If they have a briefing in MTC now, what are they gonna say to it? Or is the context different now? Now the championship's wrapped up. They're saying do what you want. If they've got Oscar in there and Lando in there and say, okay, we've won the championship now, you man do what you want. Because the stance they've taken, Peter, is that drivers' championship's up to you, man. It's up to you guys. It's up to your driver and your side of the garage. Your strategist, your side of the garage. It's up to you guys.
I guess
we're not involved.
I guess the problem you have is that Monza is staring us in the face. Like in this scenario, like Singapore in its isolation, McLaren have let the two drivers race. Yeah? Even if there's contact, even if Lando's misjudged it, whatever, they've just let them get on with it. Because even the way we shirked it a little bit, we were shirking because we were like, let's see what the FIA stewards have to say about it. We'll go from there. And then when the FIA
stewards are not going to do anything about that, no.
Yeah, exactly. But McLaren hid behind that, which it didn't look good on TV. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't look good on TV.
And I don't expect them to do that because they have their own rules that are separate to what the stewards are going to say. Stewards are going to just say lap 1 incident.
Yeah,
but it's not intentional by Lando.
No, it's not intentional by Lando.
If you hit a car in front of you and it bounces you into the other car, it's not intentional. But what the hell has that got to do with Piastri? If he gets hit, he gets hit.
Is it reckless though? Is it reckless from Lando hitting Verstappen in the first place? Even if
Verstappen, I don't know what was going on there. Like, why is he slowing down?
Oh, what you think Verstappen would just pump the brakes? Yeah,
I don't know if he pumped the brakes or what, if his car was just slow out that corner, but he dropped speed immediately. The amount of speed difference between him and Lando was a bit nuts.
Do you know what, Mahad? I don't think Lando will get cooked by our briefing, but I think Oscar will make a stand in that briefing. And it will force McLaren to be like, all right, let's try and be fair here.
It's about politics, isn't it?
I think they would have left it alone, but Oscar would have made a case and said, no, this is BS. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing here? How is it that when he has a slow pit stop, we let him have the position back because it was, this isn't part of racing, but then he hits me and gains an advantage hitting me, nearly took me out. That'll be the argument he'll make. Nearly took me out. Nearly took out Max. Like, where hasn't he breached? Oscar's got to come on that political defense. That's the only way he can do it. So, I think he'll get cooked retrospectively, not initially. That's how I feel like it would have gone down.
Do you think everything relaxes now from this point?
I
think this is just. I think this is a coin. Not coin, a bargaining chip in Oscar's favor in terms of politics.
Yeah, I definitely see it in Oscar's
now
favor.
He can just say X, Y, Z.
Yes.
Him and Webber can say this can't happen, this whatever.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So McLaren can either succumb to that or they'll just say, you guys do what the hell you want. We're not interested. I think they're going to do the second part.
You think they're going to go do what you want?
I know Stella said, "Oh no, our values still matter." Blah blah blah. Right?
Yeah.
I think Brown's just gonna say, "No, let's just let them do what they want."
I totally agree with you.
But the problem is, if they say do what they want and they both DNF twice and then Max wins the championship, those two drivers are a disgrace.
That's the thing. We need Stella to put his foot down on this matter Because, like you say, I think Zach is exactly as you've put it. Zach's probably like, look, we're going to win it anyway. Go have at it. Whereas Stella is too calculated for this stuff.
He's like, I'm looking at Max.
I'm looking. Yeah, that's all he's done. He's had his eyes on Max. That's all he's done. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, Andrea Stella, I beg, you've done tremendous so far. Arrest this situation. Let's see our 2 drivers, 1 and 2, please. Because I don't know what I would do, Mahad. Like, we lived through the Raikkonen Ferrari era, but I don't know what I would do on this occasion. I genuinely don't know what I'll do. I would have to.
So in that scenario, you'd have to just blame one of the. You have to either blame the drivers or blame the team for not prioritizing one of the drivers.
I guess
if that ever happened.
The truth is, I would blame the drivers, but you can't blame the drivers. The drivers are trying to eat.
If the drivers crash into each other on multiple occasions and are DNFing,
then it's
then it's the drivers, bro, and you're letting Max win races because you're doing nonsense.
Oh, man, yeah,
I don't even want to think about it.
It's long, man. I
don't even want to think about it. For me, my season's done, innit?
Yeah, we've got our title. I mean, we've got our title.
I'm good,
but I need that driver's title. Though I'm not gonna lie. I will need that. I will need that. You know, like I've got my mighty bucket for one, but I need that gravy as well. Like I need the gravy.
You need it, yeah.
I need the gravy, 100%. I can't.
You're not satisfied with this,
Mahad.
I need the double. I need double.
Max Verstappen, yeah, wins this drivers' championship.
We've got the FA Cup, but we need the Prem.
I need the Prem. Yeah, we've got the FA Cup. I'll take the FA Cup. Listen, let's be clear. But I need the Prem. No, because you know what it is. Because you know what it is. Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the context, though. Yeah, I'm actually relaxed and chilled, and I'm like, look, I've got my trophy now. Let's just watch the rest of the season. Let's just watch these last 6 races play as it is. That's where I'm at. But the thought of another driver other than McLaren winning the drivers, we can't recover from that. We don't come back from that. Even with back-to-back constructors, you don't come back. Like look how long it took us to recover after Kimi Raikkonen won in 2007. Albeit we went with Lewis in 2008, we have suffered those sins since. We've still suffered those times. So I'm not ready for another 10 years, 15 years of heartache because of what took place in 2007 or what took place in 2025. No, absolutely not. TSJ Awesome says, I didn't have a problem with Singapore lap 1. Let's see what you guys say in the chat on that as well. Human Fly says, Lando seems like he's in all or nothing mode now, whereas Oscar feels like he's in defend his lead mode. So maybe we have 2 drivers in 2 different places now. It will get messy. See, do you think Lando was really aggressive? Like, do you think he was in that all or nothing phase? Because we saw. Do you think so?
You've watched Lando Norris for how many years now? When does he drive like that?
He doesn't, but there's a part of me that just isn't convinced. Do you know what I mean? Like, it sounds ridiculous because obviously, as you say, like the overtake was clearly this is proper warrior stuff that we've seen from Lando that we haven't seen ever. But I'm not convinced. I need more, if that makes sense, for me to really and truly believe it. Because who knows, he might just revert back in Kota because of the backlash he's got from this weekend.
What do you think he will go back into his show and be not less aggressive?
No, it's like
a reprimand from the team, or I think Oscar's calmed down. Since Zandvoort win, he's kind of been a little bit more reserved.
Yeah. The thing is, it's like, you know, it's such and such player world class. It's consistency over time for me to then claim that. So with Lando, I can't go on one weekend, one overtake
to think that he's turned aggressive. And for me personally, he could have been more aggressive with Max.
That's the
beginning of that tire offset.
That's the thing.
For me, I don't know. Obviously, people will say you can't overtake in Singapore, but I'm thinking you can just do something, man, and especially at the beginning of it.
I mean, ask Alonso.
When it comes to Max, he freezes in it. So
ask science.
Has to play Max tax.
Yeah, because okay, fine. So be it. You know what I mean? Like ask Carlos Sainz. The man started in the pit lane. I see him in the points.
Yeah, and he had to do overtakes. So you see Kimi's overtake on Leclerc. You know what I'm saying? It was possible, but he obviously said, "Oh, as long as I'm ahead of Oscar, I don't need to take any more risk."
That's the thing.
Also, why did we even box?
I don't know. I don't
The tires
know.
are fine. He was saying the tires are fine. We had a
Tires
new
are
box.
fine.
Should have just gone long. See what happened.
Yeah, there's a lot of things there where you just think,
I think everybody was being conservative. They're like, bag the points, win the championship.
Yeah, and that's the thing as well. We got to remember, guys, we won the championship. So I'm not making this wanting to be a downer podcast because it shouldn't be. It should not be a downstream at all. McLaren fan Serbia says, Lando impressed me with that move. I didn't expect to see much of a move from Lando. I think a new rivalry is created after Singapore. I'll wait and see about that.
I think, and I heard this on a podcast a couple of weeks ago. I think it was the race or one of those. That apparently McLaren are so confident in their ability to build fast cars, they don't care what the driver is. They don't care who's driving the car.
Who's the driver is.
So if these two, if it's a rivalry and they start causing issues, they're not fussed. They'll get rid of both.
Yeah. I must say
the pro center thing, and it's like proper political and it's whatever.
Yeah.
They're confident. They're so confident they can just plug and play any driver.
I must say, it's because McLaren have the luxury, like any team, they've got the luxury of picking any driver on that grid. There's a lot of good drivers on this grid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of bums, if there is any bums, right? There's a lot of good drivers in Formula One at the moment. And it just makes you think. Like, I know Ferrari are terrible. I know, Mercedes aren't up to scratch. But you look at some of those drivers they have. Yeah. They're pretty good. We know Alonso is not a joke. We know that, Sainz on his day, we see what he can do. Albon's been putting in work. Like, there's some good drivers out there. So, I could see like if Russell entered in this McLaren, mate, it could be scary hours. No doubt about that. It'll be scary hours.
100%. Listen, they'll be just interested if they know, especially if next year they've got the fastest car. They'll know that look, we've got the fastest car for the next regulation now.
Yeah,
we can decide what drivers we want in there. That's not going to cause issues, or the one that's going to yield the best results. If that makes sense. But if it will start a rivalry. I think Piastri on his side will be like, okay, is this what we're doing now?
Yeah, definitely. He's thinking that. Is this what we're doing?
And then Lando's thinking, I've got what? How many races left? 6, 7?
6.
I don't know. 6. He's got to drive like a madman. He's got to do something.
There's a couple sprints in there, so there's a bit of extra races in there as well.
Yeah, so. But if Lando ever wants to win this championship right now, he needs to win 4 in a row. He needs to do something.
He does.
He needs to slap it on pole and leave.
That's exactly what he needs to do.
But if George is in the mix and Max is in the mix and stuff, it's not going to be as easy.
I'll tell you what, let McLaren, let a Ferrari win a race this season. You'll hear from me. Oscar and Lando, if you let a Ferrari... You
want to hear the best Ferrari stat, bro?
Say this Ferrari stat.
Every stream we do. We'll have one Ferrari stat for you guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me find it for you guys because it gave me a good chuckle. I was in the office. I was like, yeah, this is hilarious.
I'm always here
in the last 17 seasons, Brawn GP and Ferrari have led the Constructors' Championship for the same amount of races. Brawn GP has only competed in one of those 17 seasons.
Jesus. Are you serious? Brawn?
They've matched Brawn in terms of leading the championship. Ferrari.
And that and they were here 1 year, man. And it wasn't that 16-year race.
Brawn was how long ago, bro? That was like
09.
Chelsea Man United Champions League final times.
Exactly, 09, bro.
No, 09 was the Barca Man United.
Barca United when they got cooked.
How long ago was that? That's ancient history. Rio Ferdinand was kicking ball.
Thierry Henry was playing. Yeah, exactly.
That's how long Brawn was. That's the start of the day.
Wow, Ferrari are amazing.
And we've won 2 championships
since their last race win. It's crazy stuff. Amon says, I don't think it was true. People said that the radio was already disconnected. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe that kind of stuff. People fall for this rage bait every 5 seconds. Like, bro, people are editing shit. Yeah,
even the whole thing of like, Oscar was in the pen whilst the McLaren team was celebrating the constructors on the podium. Where's Oscar? Where's Oscar? Like, and they're trying to move and merge the narrative and all that kind of stuff. I'm thinking, no. When the wind blows too much in one direction, I'm always stepping back, saying, "Hang on, I don't think this is as it is."
I swear, drivers that have not that have not finished in the top 3 are not allowed on the podium, bro.
That's what I thought.
They are not allowed on the podium, bro.
Because the argument will be made is
the actual physical podium, they're not allowed on it. And apparently, when Max Russell and Lando were coming off the stage, the McLaren crew and all the members were going on the stage, the topper one, whatever they're doing, the FIA, and they saw Lando and they dragged him with it.
So it wasn't even
when he was exiting the podium.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's not all as it seems, guys. Don't fall for the nonsense. Don't fall for the rage bait yourselves. Let me get through some of these comments. A lot of you have been putting in here. Let's see. JK, what's going on? I don't mind the incident, but where was the public reprimand for Lando when he hit Oscar like Oscar got in Austria?
Yeah. You know when they say calm down when he goes to Austria, calm down or whatever, or what was the other one? When he nearly did it, Hungary.
Yes. Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, that's a breach or whatever, or not a breach, or you're close to breaching, or something like that." There wasn't no public reprimand for that, and I don't know why. Like, they should, if you're gonna do that to Oscar, because the whole world's seeing, you should be doing it to Lando.
I think there's a bit of political
because the Lando's radio would be a bit different. It's not close to like you would say it is a breach.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a bit different.
It's a lot.
The different context. One's one lap one. One's involving another car. One's not involving another car. It's just one-on-one towards the end of the race. I don't know.
Very true. No, very true. Serbia says multiple sources report that Oscar turned off the car and the radio connection. The disconnection was accidental. He didn't even hear Zach. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Rosa, what's going on?
That's the kind of stuff that they're going to try to paint a picture of bad of Piastri, when in reality,
it's like when Piastri was talking to the McLaren social media. Did you see that? He's talking, and there's a video of people watching Norris's face when he's talking. So obviously he's saying whatever he's saying, and then Norris kind of takes it. The way they're trying to portray it is that Norris kind of takes an exemption to it. And you're sort of looking at him like, what? Like, what are you saying? But like, it didn't, again, it was probably nothing because when I see the quotes of Oscar, he's like, I'm very happy, I'm proud of this team.
You're just micro-analyzing nothing, man. Yeah, you don't know anything about any of these people's relationships with each other.
No, it's true. Rosa asks, why are McLaren fans enabling this favoritism or biased claims to exist? Because some are stupid, bro. That's the truth of the matter.
They're just dumb, man. These people don't know. These people don't know what knowledge is, man.
And it's not McLaren fans.
The other day I said F1 fans have the least knowledge about their own sport.
It's up there, man. I'm trying to think. When you think about it in the grand scheme of things, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, Rosa, like are they McLaren fans? You're talking about probably the Lando fans and the Oscar fans.
Been very surprised about this, Peter.
What's that?
Because there's a lot of people that will be berating and harassing McLaren on Twitter, the account, their staff, or the pit crew, anybody that's involved in McLaren strategy team. They're berating them every 5 seconds. They're stating that they're not McLaren fans. I'm an Oscar fan. I'm a Lando fan. They've actually said this out loud. Why are you celebrating the constructors?
Yeah, exactly. Sit down.
This is not your thing, man.
This is not your time.
This is a McLaren achievement. You get me?
Agreed.
What are we doing here? You're not part of this. Why do you care about a podium celebration? You are not there.
It's so
this
true.
This is not for you. You get me?
It's so true, man. It's so true. I'll make you right. Yeah. Why are they here? They shouldn't be here.
If a man says, I'm a Bruno Fernandes fan, I'm not a Man United fan. Don't be celebrating Man United wins when Bruno's not playing. Let's not do this.
You know the ones there.
Or if Bruno didn't score a goal or contribute. Stop.
Yeah, don't want to hear it. Human Fly says, I'm okay with it only because Lando will do whatever he needs to, and I can't blame him for that. True. But I totally see Oscar's point of view too. I'm exactly where Human Flies is at. I think if you're Lando, you have to do something. If you're Oscar, I still feel for Oscar in the scenario of things.
100%.
In the grand scheme of things. JK says, you would think Oscar would have had a bargaining chip after the Monza one, but it doesn't seem like the team cares much. I think Stella's very much down the middle, right down the middle. I do think there's something political with Zach.
So what should he do with the bargaining chip? Does he say, aha, let me use this? Remember Monza, give me a position right now.
I think
if he's behind Lando, give me a position right now. Remember Monza. I don't care what the scenario is, give it back.
It will be, I'll paint you the picture. We're in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
There's 4 laps to go.
Yeah.
yeah, Oscar has been stitched up, right? Or he's just what Oscar started on pole. He had a slow pit stop. He's behind Norris. 4 laps to go. Oscar's going to throw the gauntlet there and then. That's your bargain. He's going to
say, give me the position back.
He's going to throw the gauntlet. And to the point
and
where...
Then they're going to say yes, and then that's it.
To the point where... And if they say no, Mark Webber and Oscar, you will find them both together, standing together. After the race, Oscar leaves McLaren. Literally drops that contract. Bang. I'm out of here. Because this team's...
I think a bigger bargaining chip is Singapore. Because that's a breach of whatever Papaya rules is.
Yeah.
So then Oscar in these cases, like, I can wheel bang with this guy once at least. Then we're even.
That's true. And he will do something.
Like he might have to take him into the boonies, take him into space in Austin Turn 1.
You see Austin Turn 1, yeah?
Austin Turn 1 never gets investigated, man. They never do anything about it. You're allowed to send the man to the next time zone. Send him into San Antonio. You could just send him to another city.
It's such a dangerous, you know, man's in El Paso. It's literally, they will say that is a dangerous turn 1, that is. You have to understand the elevation and everything on that turn.
So then,
sharp right-hander.
Oscar's P2 and Lando's P1, he's got a free shot. He's allowed to.
Is P2 on the inside?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So yeah, P1's on. That's the worst starting spot.
That is.
What's the point of getting pole in Kota, man?
Is that the number 1 worst? Yeah, because they talk about it. Where else do they talk about it? Spa.
Spa's bad. Brazil's bad as well.
Is it Brazil? Yeah, Brazil. What do you start on
the run-up's a little bit short, but if you have a little bit of a slow start, you're finished.
You're finished, yeah. But I always remember Spa's the worst one. But yeah, you see Kota, horrendous, mate. Horrendous. Shout out to Jean Cartier. Hope you're good, man. They made their bed with Papaya rules. They will need to lay in
Papaya rules is, I think it's just don't hit each other, man. I think it's common sense, man. I don't know what people are so upset about.
I don't know.
The other stuff I think is stupid. You know, like swap the position back.
Yeah.
You know, like the stuff in Monza. I've already said that. I think that's kind of stupid.
People think that's
any type of they're trying to orchestrate what the positions are. I think is stupid, right? And that's not part of Papaya rules. That's just them doing stupidness.
Yeah. Papaya
rules don't hit each other. I don't think anybody should be disagreeing with don't hit each other. If you're a McLaren fan.
Yeah. Oh, Papaya rules. Rosa says, guys, do you realize that the 2 controversial team orders Papaya rules scenarios in 2025 are literally the exact same as the ones in 2024, just that the rules were reversed? Is that true? I'm trying to wrap my brain.
Hungary turned around. Is Oscar get out of the way for Lando, which happened in Monza, right?
Yeah.
So that's the Hungary switched around.
That's Hungary. Yeah.
Monza last year. When Oscar overtook Lando turn 1, whatever, not turn 1, lap 1. Remember?
Yeah.
Are they trying to say that's equivalent to what happened in Singapore? I don't think so. That was just a sick move.
That was a great move.
And he didn't hit him.
And he didn't hit him, yeah.
The thing is though, I will say this, people don't talk about this one. People talk about Monza and stuff like that. That's fine, Lando was sleeping at the wheel. You got overtaken, whatever,
Yeah.
But do you know what? The one thing nobody talks about, Hungary 2024 at the opening lap, the start,
Yeah.
Lando was taking avoiding action not to hit Oscar in turn 1. To the point where he pushed Max out wide.
He pushed Max wide, didn't he? Yeah.
Because he was avoiding hitting Oscar.
Yeah, I just remember that. Yeah.
He took.
Imagine.
You know what I'm saying? He's making avoiding action. Nobody talks about that one though.
No.
That's worse than Monza. Who gives a shit about Monza? Monza, Lando was sleeping. Who gives a shit?
He was asleep. Yeah, he was.
But that one, if Lando wasn't paying attention, Oscar's going into the side of him and they're done.
Yeah.
He had to literally nearly commit a crime on another driver to stay out of the way just for Oscar. Because he braked way too late. He wasn't making that corner.
Yeah, he did.
But anyways, I think, see how you said team orders, Papaya rules? I think the team orders are stupid. Papaya rules is just don't hit each other. That's fine.
You're free to race.
That's the rule. That's fine. The fact that they call it Papaya rules is that we're now being ridiculed by the F1 world because of the name.
Yeah, because of the name.
When you could just say don't hit each other, then everybody would understand.
True. That's essentially what it is. TSJ says that if I had watched 07 live, I wouldn't have recovered from it now. Man, I watched it live. I suffered. In fact,
this is why we have a different perspective to other people.
There was a part of that season that I signed out though, and I remember like I'm trying to think when.
Is it when Alonso was snitching?
When Alonso started going off,
he started. What did they say? He started blackmailing Rondo. Yeah. Listen, you guys don't know the world we lived.
Hey, Formula One is a treacherous sport, man. It's gone through its absolute hell on earth. Because was it the next year? Was it Nelson Piquet's crash? Was that the next year?
No, that was it? Yeah, it was 08.
Yeah, the next year. Yeah. Like you have to understand, we've lived through the proper crimes of Formula One, man. We've lived in it. Us man are spying on Ferrari, bro, and then getting hit with $100 million fine is still the most ridiculous. It's insanity to get that kind of to get that kind of fine. It's abhorrent. Mohammed says, good evening, guys. I'm late to the stream, but I'm telling you right now, these two are going to crash in Austin or Mexico. I can feel it.
I'll say Austin is more likely.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Mohammed. He says, and a quick question, what happened to Oscar's pace? Listen, we were saying...
I don't know, you know.
I just think, well, in general, like, are we saying
Oscar's
in general?
pace in Singapore.
In Singapore,
I don't know, man.
You remember, Oscar, we've been so used to Oscar being at the front of the field that he can preserve his tires and just leave man for dead 20 seconds, right? But when he's in the mix with behind P2, P3, P4,
this car is just so...
The car is horrid.
So ass behind other cars. I don't think you understand.
Cars,
Which makes me not understand. Makes me confused because why are the team not setting up the car for quali? It should just only be for quali. Because clearly we need the lead. We need to be P1, P2 in qualifying. To get a good result, because
mate, we've said this car months ago.
And if not, we need to just stay out when everybody boxes.
Yeah,
and just
hold long. Just go long.
Because then that's where we could pick up pace.
Yeah, it's so true. No, it's so
clean
true.
air. We needed pace, man.
Shout out to Ranch. What's going on, brother? They get special dispensation to go on the podium at times. See Mark Webber's first race.
So did they not apply for the special dispensation? I don't even think did they even know that was going to happen, that they're going to go on stage? We didn't do that last time, did we? I don't think so.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Last year we didn't do it. We didn't go on stage.
To my knowledge.
I don't know.
It's still not good look having Lando on the podium with the whole team and then don't take him at all. I mean...
All right, you got to talk to that member of whoever dragged him and saw him and dragged him. You got to have to have that conversation with him, innit?
Have a word, mate.
You're not going to... What? He gets dragged on the stage by a pit crew member or somebody like that. They drag him on stage, and then Zach Brown sees him on stage. The whole world sees him on stage, and then Zach Brown says, "Get off the stage." Is that what we're gonna do? Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah. How far are we gonna go? I saw people saying McLaren was favouring Lando because of the pic that Silverstone GP account posted. It had like 7,000 likes. I mean,
what's this pic? I don't know, man. Why are you? I don't know. Peter, you're going to be aware of this, right? Yeah? A lot of these companies, a lot of these people, they hire social media agencies to run these accounts, right?
Yeah, man.
So you're going to see the Silverstone account, I don't know, Aston Martin account, Bank of America. It's all run by some one guy on 20K. 20K a year running multiple social media accounts.
Yeah.
Just tweeting whatever he needs to tweet.
Exactly.
Some of these people are not affiliated with the team. The guy's running like 6 different accounts. The guy's running BP petrol station account, and he's running McLaren account. We have to stop thinking that these social media admins are that close to the team. They don't care. They've got like 5 different phones out, and they're tweeting off for bare different companies at the same time.
100%.
People have so much stock in these guys, like, oh, look what he tweeted, whatever. No, it's just some random person, some social media managers just fighting for his life.
You know what I'm saying?
Being assigned 5 different cases.
Whilst the driver in question that they're using, the account they're using, they're asleep.
Exactly. How much times have I seen a random football club tweet something random?
Bro.
Yeah. On another account where they're not supposed to because they've forgot to switch the accounts.
Yeah, how many times have you seen that? Yeah. It's so true, man.
People need to be aware that
they're not thinking.
Listen, these people are not hired
exactly.
directly by the team. It's not a representative member of the team.
Absolutely.
It's an agency worker.
There's consultants, there's freelancers, you name it, mate. On the clock. Because I was man in Singapore whilst man's in Woking trying to get that done, or Biggin Hill trying to get that done. Like, there's a lot.
And the guy's tweeting off the Bloomberg account at the same time. What are we doing?
And he's got to sort out CNN's post as well an hour later. Come on, guys. Jean Cartier says Leclerc might be available for if Ferrari crash and burn after 2026. Human Fly says, yep, Charles will join McLaren for sure. JK says turn 1 in Austin will be watch out for Oscar and Max. Who knows? And Cameron Peters, what's going on, man? It's been a long time. Next year we reset and just stop inventing. No, asking Lando to sort out Oscar's strategy. This annoyed me. Because you know what it is, yeah? Have you ever watched something yet? Like it happened to one of my colleagues today, where you think you're hallucinating, because I literally watched that team radio take place, and I was like, "Am I in the? Do I need to snap out of this year? Like, where am I? What race is this? What do you mean? Shall we pit Oscar first?"
Bro, can they stop asking? This is like Arteta saying, "Odegaard, sort out the formation for us mid match."
I can't.
Arteta just shouting from the sideline, "Yo, sort out the formation." I give the choice to you. What are you talking about? Do your job, man.
No, Mahad, I couldn't believe we were revisiting this. I couldn't believe my eyes.
How many years have we said this?
For such a long time.
Can we stop absolving yourself?
But after
do your job, man.
Which race was that where that debacle happened? Was it Monza? Where was the race that questioning and chatting to each other happened?
I think it was Monza, yeah.
Was it Monza? Like, I couldn't believe I was sitting there watching the TV before my very eyes. And I said, no, there's no way they're doing this again. There's no way. And honestly, I don't know what happened. Mcana, I don't know what happened there. I don't know. JK says, oh, so true. So true. That was so weird. Why does Lando get any say in Oscar's strategy? It's frigging bonkers.
They both get a say in stupidness. They asked Oscar about the pit crew, what tires you want to be on. He's sick and tired of this shit. Do you hear him? So do whatever you want, man. I think Lando needs to be saying the same thing. Just do. You have to understand that. I don't think you people understand yet. These guys don't want to do their job. People will blame the drivers. People will blame the drivers. Ask in the first place. Have you seen any other team asking the drivers about this? Stop asking them.
Stop asking, man. Human Flies is saying because the lead driver gets to choose if he pits first or second. It's normal and no more than that. I don't know, man. Look at our drivers. Look at our engineers. Look how they're handling these situations. I think you need to put a stop to it.
I think. Let's take a step back, because obviously this is a celebration pod. Let's not go too negative and whatever. I think 1,000,000% last year to this year has been a step forward about handling this. If the team was still operating like they were last year, this would be an abject disaster.
Yeah, agreed.
Right now, we would not have this much of a lead in the constructors. The drivers will be in scary mode because Max will be right there. Listen, it's an improvement on last year, but again, the team is being faced with new scenarios now. Yeah. Two drivers that are quite close to each other on track all the time, because they didn't really have to deal with that scenario last year. If we look at all the 24 races last year, they weren't really close to each other like that.
No.
Whether it be in the championship or on track, you know what I'm saying? When it was on track, it became a bit of an issue. Monza, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hungary. But like now they're even gaining even more experience, but this is the wrong time. It's the wrong time, man.
Agreed.
Just get this wrapped up now, man.
Agreed. Yeah, we need to wrap this up.
And now it's gonna be the radios are gonna be even worse because it's gonna be separate garages now. Now they're gonna see fully separated.
We're gonna see it now, aren't we? We're gonna see it. We are so gonna see it.
If you're an Oscar fan, you have to put your faith in Tom Stallard to say, okay, give me the best strategy for my driver. And Lando has to do the same, right? Because you can see Lando got a better strategy because his side of the garage did their job in Hungary.
Yeah.
Let's see what goes back and forth between these two. They might even start on different tires. They might be doing different things now. Completely.
That's factual. Guys, we have won the championship. We've won the Constructors Championship. Let's remember that.
I've got one bad news, though.
Go for it.
So I was listening to the race podcast the other day. And they spoke to the McLaren team. This hardware problem with the pit guns and pit crew, the hardware on the guns. It's not going to be resolved until 2026.
Okay. Okay.
So understand, both Lando and Oscar are going to get a slow stop. Every race, one of them. It's roulette.
So one of them's going to get it.
And it's definitely going to decide who's going to finish ahead of each other.
That's
so
a
don't
problem.
be thinking conspiracy and stuff like that. This hardware problem is not being fixed until 2026. You cannot do it.
Okay, so have we seen the pattern constantly that it's the second pit stop that keeps getting slow?
It seems like it. We have to analyze it. Because Lando's had it how many times in a row, and now Oscar's got one. So it feels like out of the two cars, there's always going to be one that's...
Well, Oscar's, I think, got the last two, hasn't he? And he's the second pit stop.
No, he got the one in Singapore.
He got Singapore. I thought he had the slow pit stop. Oh, of course he did. Of course he crashed. Yes, of course he did. Yeah, of course he did. Yeah. But was it Lando's second stop?
And that was the only one pit stop. So it feels like it's Russian roulette right now.
It's Russian roulette.
And then people are going to scream conspiracy theory when it really is just a hardware issue.
That's a shame that
clearly when the hardware doesn't glitch and it works, they do a fast pit stop. Like they saw with Norris. Like we saw with the 1.9s.
We don't want our drivers' championship decided like that, do we?
They've got no choice. So I just thought I had to throw that in there, guys, and inform you that this hardware issue is not being fixed until 2026.
Okay.
The worst thing is the gun works. The worst thing I've seen it, the gun goes green, bro, and the tire's not on. That's even worse for the pit crew. Because it's saying the tire's on, it's not on.
Imagine it's saying the tire's on and it's not on. You know what though? Speaking of the pit crew,
but you know what I'm saying, like Makama, like you said, whoever goes first wins. Norris had only one pit stop in Baku and got stung.
Yeah, and got stung.
There was only one pit stop.
It could be anything, man. It could be anyone's game.
It's just you know that what's that game? I don't know if anybody's seen Squid Games. We have to jump on the steps to go across.
Yeah,
it's gonna be one of these men are dropping on these steps.
Someone's dropping
every race.
Oh, on that note, mate. Speaking of the pit crew, what we get? Is it their fault? It's not their fault, is it? It's a mechanical.
This is what we have to decide as a team now, guys.
As a team, yeah.
As a fan base, we've got to decide. Clearly, this is a hardware issue. Yeah. I don't blame you if you can't do your work, if your laptop crashes.
However, have you heard the saying?
And then when they do it, they do it quickly.
Have you ever heard the saying, a man never blames his tools?
That's rude. Hey, listen, they need their tools. You don't understand, bro.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. They need it. They're not doing it by hand, bro.
A man never blames his tools.
If your gun is not working, what can you do, bro?
Guys in the chat, talk to us, but let's do this.
Yeah? Let's look at this objectively, yeah? So McLaren had the second fastest pit stop this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Norris had the second fastest pit stop. A good margin as well.
What was it? What was it? 2.0?
2.1.
2.1.
And then Tsunoda had 2.05. So yeah, he nearly had the fastest pit stop. Okay. So that shows us the levels we can operate at when the gun works. And then Piastri has the 20th fastest pit stop, 5.2.
Damn. The worst.
Alonso was worse. Alonso, I don't know what was going on, 9.3. He wasn't even changing the wing or nothing. It was just changing tires. Something went wrong.
He just chilled. Wow.
So you see, that's the spectrum we're dealing with, guys. This is how bad this hardware issue is. You're either doing an excellent stop, like we usually do, or it's going to be bad. And this is going to determine races between these two guys.
Do you know what, man? Okay, I'm going to be easy on them. I'm going to give them an 8. Second fastest on the day.
Are we judging them only on their fast ones now?
No, because I'm judging it on the fact that you say that there's a hardware issue that will not be resolved until next year. Giving them the benefit of the doubt that when it works well, they ace it. That's the benefit I'm giving them. When it works well, they ace it.
Yeah.
When it doesn't work well, it's at the back of the grid. You know what I mean? Like that tells you everything you need to know regarding that problem. So I'm gonna give them an 8. They're getting an 8 from me.
You get an 8, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a 7, just because. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is a bit spooky.
I mean, but bro, it's first of all, it's Singapore, that sweltering heat. You know, man are losing weight, and the pit crew wearing overalls. Was it which team was it? Was it a McLaren team or was it Williams? Somebody that saved that tire that was about to lick down that Red Bull. Did you see the tire that just went and started bouncing, bobbling somewhere? I can't remember which. Was it Aston Martin? I can't remember which team it was. I have a feeling it was Sauber or Aston Martin. I don't know why I'm thinking green. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Human Fly says that if it really is hardware issue, 8. If there's any doubt, 6. Yeah, it was Staker.
That's why I'm smart. Give him a 7. Because now we can't even really judge if it's just them being slow. We can't do it anymore.
No, we can't. Yeah, we can't. Look at you.
Guys have been saved.
They've done a
fantastic job this year, man.
They've done such a tremendous job. And I know that the Singapore Grand Prix seems to be the most brutal in terms of on the body.
Yeah.
Okay, strategists. Is that another howler because of them asking questions?
Asking questions, -2 immediately. Not going long with both drivers, another -3. Like, this is the strength of our car. What are we doing? Why are we just taking off tires that we can keep alive?
Yeah.
And just hang. I know they did it last year with Oscar just hanging out for a safety car. Might as well. I know no safety car happened, but you might as well.
Yeah.
Apart from that, also, why is Lando going out first again in qualifying in Q3? And then nearly and then Verstappen blaming us for getting in his way.
I mean, what was that about? Why
are we out first in the first place?
Yeah, what was that about?
We stopped doing that. I'm going to give him a 6. I ain't got nothing to say.
6. I think 6 is fair, you know. I think I'm with you on 6. I think I'm going to go with a 6 for the strategist for sure. Let's go with Lando Norris out of 10. So did we have a strategy? Well, there you go, innit?
They didn't employ it. They didn't deploy any strategies.
Let's see. There's a couple people here talking about this. Shout out to Felix. Hope you're doing well, man. Seems like your first time here. Strategist.
So they didn't undercut and they didn't go long either.
Yeah, could have made Norris. Undercut.
They made no choice.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Felix. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. Make sure you join us. Join us every week.
Lando Norris, I'm gonna give it. So qualifying bad, just bad. Mm-hmm. Not like terrible, but bad.
He got worse every session.
Yeah.
Q1, Q2. Q1 he was, I think, P3. Q2 he was P4, and I think Q3 is P5.
Yeah. And then I think this is the reason why they didn't undercut, because people were in the rear and they max pitted immediately when they cleared him. So we didn't have a time to react. So Norris not good in qualifying, aggressive at the start, had good pace, didn't make the move on Max, didn't really gain any positions. I'm just gonna give him a 6, 7. That's 6, yeah, 6, 7. He got a podium 7. He got
the podium. That's the thing I'd say. He got the podium.
7, yeah. This is not like, oh my god, this is a classic Lando Norris performance. I'm just gonna say 7.
I think 7 is fair. I think 7 is fair. I would have gone 6.5, but that just seems ridiculous for a podium finish.
For podium, yeah, we can't.
You started P5, so you gained 2 places. You did good. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna go 7. Steph, shout out to you. Says, I know he was feeling poorly with the whole weekend, so solid 7.
This guy, remember, every year, one time he's got to be sick. Remember, we said this already.
Yeah, he does.
Once a year, one race weekend, he's got to be sick.
He does indeed. Okay, Oscar Piastri. Before we wrap this up.
Can't really say what he did, to be fair,
because he qualified P3.
Bit of an anonymous weekend.
Yeah,
I'd say 7 as well. Pace wasn't there, but he did good. Did decent in quali, so it's like the opposite of a Norris.
I'd argue 6.5 for Piastri. Qualified.
If we're talking about the heights of Piastri this year.
Yeah,
it's not like we wouldn't put that in the top 5 races of Oscar Piastri this year. Oscar's had a lot of 10s this year.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, 6.5 for me with Oscar Piastri.
I'll give him a 7.
Because I think even though he felt hard done by,
I can't really separate him, to be fair.
Even though he felt hard done by, I think he still should have got Lando. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it was a bit. I think first stint he was a bit head loss still.
Yeah, he was head loss. 6.5 is fair. It wasn't great. TSJ Awesome says 7 for both drivers. That's fair, man. That is fair. But
at the end of the day, overall, I'm going to give him a 10 because we won the championship.
Listen, collectively, the man them get 10.
Everybody gets a 10 because we
get a 10.
Second in a row. That's number 10. Yeah, Ferrari got 16. We've got work to do.
Yeah,
we dominate the next regs. We're catching up.
We're catching up, man, for sure. Anything quickly on the US Grand Prix in 2 weeks' time in Qatar?
I think we're gonna have to do it on another day, first of all. McLaren fan.
Yes, it will be on the Monday, won't it?
It will be either on the Monday or be on the Wednesday,
or the Wednesday, yeah, depending.
I think Stella saying it's not going to suit us is a bit scary.
Scary hours, man.
Because when Stella says stuff, I pay attention and I'm like, yeah. But then Red Bull are saying it's not going to suit them either. So
Charles Leclerc,
Mercedes win or Ferrari win. Who knows?
It'll be the Charles Leclerc one, won't it?
Or even. Hey, are you hearing the rumors? Leclerc to McLaren.
I am hearing the
conversations in that.
I'm hearing the rumors. I'm not sure if I want him. I don't know if I want him.
I don't want his fan base.
His fan base. Listen, I'll have him for quali, but then take him elsewhere in the race, bro. Send him to another team in the race. I'm not too sure.
I'm a bit wary of the fan base, but as a driver, I'll take him.
He's good. He is good. He's quick.
He's good.
We know he's quick.
We can stat pad quali. Oh, that would be beautiful.
Oh, quali, because then maybe he might win the races. He might convert the poles. Do you know what I mean? With that kind of car, he might convert.
Don't be asking him too many questions, man.
Let's say Carlos to McLaren again. I mean,
I don't want Carlos, man.
We've been there, yeah? Is it them ones? We've been there.
I wasn't a big fan of Carlos.
You wasn't? Man, I can't believe you weren't. I'm a fan of Carlos, boy. I'm a fan of him.
I see him doing bozo stuff, man.
Bro, his head has been lost, man. He got his seat got robbed, man.
I said he did bozo stuff for us.
Yeah,
he did great things and he did bozo things.
Yeah, that's the thing. You get a bit of everything, isn't it?
He was fantastic this weekend, though.
He was phenomenal. No doubt. 2 weekends in a row has been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, guys, that wraps up this week's McLaren Fan TV live stream, where we have secured the Constructors Championship 2025.
Back to back, baby.
Back to back. Number 10. We go again. After Qatar, we will see you. And hopefully this Drivers' Championship is a lot more smoother. But yeah, any last comments before we go?
It's probably going to be very chaotic out there over the next couple of race weekends because of this Drivers' Championship. Don't get too wrapped up in it, guys.
Yeah.
Whoever wins, we win.
Yeah.
Just make sure Max don't win, and we will be your place of calm.
Yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%. We will always be.
People will be instigating both sides here. You can come for a neutral perspective. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Come on now. Shout out to you, Federico. You're an absolute G. TSJ says never bring back Carlos. He left for Ferrari. Human Flyers celebrating that. Constructors, guys, get your champagne out, get your rose water out, whatever it is you drink. Go ahead and pop that bottle and make sure we see you after Qatar. Until then, we are out. Peace.